We are. Let's see if we can just.
Wait, don't knock.
I'm like just in the middle. Is the problem? We're just like gonna.
What are you supposed to?
We're gonna
be
do product placement. Like. Okay. All right, everybody. So here we are. Michelle, are we starting off this podcast? You're starting off this podcast because it's rolling. We're going. We're
Okay. Welcome to Laugh Often / graduating without a plan.
Yes.
We're putting it on both our platforms.
Yes, we are.
Are we not having a mic?
Are you
No.
putting? Are you the mic? No, put the voice memo. Put the voice memo on. So
Okay.
we have it.
Okay, we have the voice memo.
Okay, here we are, all sitting way too close together because we're all trying to fit in this one frame because...
Wait, why don't we turn it? Why can't we turn it?
Well, because then if I do the YouTube Reels and stuff...
Oh,
then
you do? That's so cool.
Yeah. I try to do all of it, girl. I'm trying to be an influencer.
Do it, girl.
I'm trying to, you know?
We love it.
So anyway, here we are. This is kind of like, what
Can
do they
I hire
call?
you?
Really? I love doing this stuff. Like,
I want to do like workout videos, but I don't like to edit it myself.
So I would totally edit them for
And
you.
when I go over there, I could exchange information.
Yeah.
I can't speak
Oh my
English today.
Okay, wait. Okay, this is actually fun. So, okay.
Wait, are we like
We're
not?
putting it right there.
We have to show it.
Okay.
Are we in the frame? Or
Yeah, no, you're in the frame. We're just like barely. Well, actually, wait, maybe here.
I
like
just
this.
met them. I feel like I'm like close with you.
We low-key are a trio. So wait, okay, move up a little
The
bit.
duo has became
So
a
it's like
trio.
this, so that I'm like in the background of it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah. So that it's like
Both
more
of
of a
us?
triangle. There you go. So now we're all kind of in.
That's my fault. Oh my gosh! Wait, this is gonna be the best reel we've ever made.
This is unhinged.
You don't want to. Now you're not in.
Now you're not in it. Wait, just push it back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Wait, that's actually fine. Okay, so anyway, that's the start of this podcast.
It's so far away.
I know, but like just symbolic. Like I'm just background noise to the. Okay. Anyway, so here we are. So let's tell the whole story of how this happened. Literally, it was just a simple comment. On Michelle and I have a history. We do some funny little food reviews on TikTok, or at least I'm trying to, right? Like y'all see me on TikTok doing unhinged shit. I'm trying to do like food reviews, just being funny or whatever. Michelle and I do one, and then a local business owner had commented, being like, "Come here." So naturally, Michelle and I, we were so pumped. We were like, "Oh my gosh, finally, like a place like, oh my gosh, like that's such a good idea. We'll actually go, like you know." So we went. Here we are, and that's the situation. So we all met. Well, not we all met. We've met like 25 years ago, but we all met today.
Now we're best friends.
Now we're best friends. She made us some wonderful drinks that I'm gonna be cracked out on because caffeine hits me really hard. So the last time I drank a energy drink of any kind, I literally thought I did a line of cocaine.
But this has 85 milligrams of caffeine. So if you like, do you drink coffee?
Barely.
Oh.
It'll crack me out.
Okay.
I'll enjoy. No, listen. I'll enjoy
like-
every second.
Because like other energy drinks have like
Yeah.
2,000 milligrams of caffeine. Not even 2,000, 200. Sorry.
Like a
not 2,000.
C4.
Yeah. They have like they're cracked up on like.
So this is
caffeine.
like a
this is
less.
like this is it still will crack you up.
So it'll crack me up, but I'll survive it.
But it's not. If you drink coffee, it's like you're cracked up and you're like you feel like you're anxious and you have anxiety and jittery and all that. This isn't give it to you.
Yeah. Okay. So that's really good to know because
Clean
like,
energy.
Clean energy. Clean. No, literally, I did a what do they call it? Celsius. Like I bought one at Planet Fitness just like on a whim because I was going to a concert that night. So I was like, you know, I want to work out. I want to just like cleanse and whatever. And I was on the Stairmaster for an hour and a half because I was so cracked out. I get to this concert. I drive to Brooklyn.
It's really bad for your heart though. It's so bad
Girl,
for your heart.
I know. Like,
there's people that like drink Red Bull and I'm like, no, that is so bad. Like you, that makes me want to like hug you because it literally. You could get a heart attack from that.
And I believe it now. Like, I believe it now because I heard that lore, but I was always, girl, like, what's really gonna...
No,
like,
you
really?
can get a heart attack.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on the Stairmaster for an hour and you're nonstop, trust me, your heart needs to, like, rest.
Don't
for, like,
play
2
around,
seconds.
Debbie.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could ever do that again.
Play around and find out.
And then, of course, I go to Brooklyn, right? And I'm at this rave, and these kids are actually doing, like, real cocaine.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm already there. Like, I don't...
Wait.
I'm thinking, like, who's higher right now? Like, me or you, girl? Like, anyway, that's a side note.
But before we get into all of this, let's introduce our guest.
Let's actually talk to our guest. How about that?
My name's Sashary, by the way. Wait, am I supposed to introduce myself?
Yes.
Of course.
My name is Sashary. What am I supposed to say? I opened up a nutrition center when I was Well, I started working in the business when I was 18 years old, and the reason why I do what I do is because I genuinely, again, I love talking to you guys. I love making new friends. I also love like providing a healthy community to my town. It's in Mineola. It's called Mineola Nutrition Center. That's the town that I grew up in. I know so many people that I used to go to school with, so many people that I used to be friends with. I just know the community just because, again, I grew up here. And so to really just have a relationship with new people, see new things change, and honestly, again, live a healthy lifestyle. I love living a healthy lifestyle. And a lot of people think it's boring, or a lot of people think it's like, ugh, like I'd rather just go to McDonald's or get something that's very, very just like really disgustingly unhealthy. And I just wanted to provide something where it, my shakes taste like literal candy.
No,
like it tastes really, really good.
They're
And
really
so
good.
I wanted to provide something that it's fun to be healthy, but it's also really delicious to be healthy, and you're not tasting protein. And I know in like other protein shakes are like very chalky. I used to always hate protein shakes, and I always used to be a gym rat. I used to love working out. I used to love eating clean, but everything just tasted really, really bad, and I didn't like the lifestyle until I supplemented these out. And again, like you have 25% discount off of all products if you want to purchase them. I know you guys live far, so people that live far, like, you don't have to come on in here. You can literally have it in your house and make it yourself. I'll give you all the recipes and everything like that.
Awesome.
Businesswoman.
Let's
Businesswoman.
go.
And you're so young too.
Yeah.
She's 22 years old and she's doing all this.
I'm about to turn 22.
Oh my God.
Don't age me.
Me and my existential crisis being like, I'm not doing enough.
No, literally, we were talking about that last night at midnight.
No, we were
on the
talking
phone.
about this last night.
Yeah.
I turned 22 Friday.
Really?
Congrats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Friday the 13th, guys.
Oh.
Congrats.
Oh.
No, but that's
Thank
cute.
you.
Okay, happy birthday.
Thank
That's
you.
fun.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
That's
Oh
so
my
fun.
gosh.
No, that's really cool. And Michelle and I talk about it all the time. Like, we've talked about it on this on podcasts and stuff too, about like fitness and stuff. And like, I know I'm very into it. You know?
Yeah. She came in here and I saw her what's it called? Her arms. I was
Show
like,
us the
"Damn."
tummy show. Emmy, show us the
Show
tummy
us
show.
the-
Here's the thing, like, don't, it's like,
Like,
no, but hold on, like,
Yeah.
Muscle
wait,
Bobby.
no, literally.
But she walks on in here and I'm like, you look jacked.
I'm dead.
Like, do you
ready.
work out?
Yes.
No, because
She-
actually, that's my whole self-esteem.
Because she was walking. So I was handing out flyers and she was literally walking and I was like, you look like you go to the gym.
Yeah.
And she was like, low key, yeah, I do.
I'm dead. No, that's so funny.
Oh my
That's so
gosh.
funny. No, and then Michelle and I were like, today we were planning to maybe do yoga.
Yeah.
Because
Because
we
hot
like,
Pilates.
Ooh.
Have you ever tried hot Pilates?
No.
I've never tried hot Pilates. I would love to. One of my other
Yeah.
customers said that
That's
there's
so
in
fun.
like Belmore,
Mhm.
there's, I don't even know the place though. I have to contact her.
Yeah.
But there was like a package for like, I think it's 5 classes for $40.
Yeah.
Which hot
Oh, wow.
Pilates is really, really expensive.
Ooh.
So
yeah.
Let's go.
See, like the thing is, when we were considering today, because we talked about Pilates,
Yeah.
but because we were like, let's go to Garden City Pilates. Yeah. Because like, okay, if y'all don't know Garden City's like Garden City.
Garden
Like,
City is
like-
like the rich area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
only bougie people
Garden-
are allowed to be
No,
there.
we
Garden
literally
City.
go and just like strut around. We're like, we're from Garden. Like,
Yeah,
we're not
yeah.
from freaking Garden.
Garden City is her father's dream.
Okay,
So-
yeah. So that was like funny
Really?
because yeah. So my dad, he grew up in Freeport.
Oh yeah.
And before that, like he lived in like the housing projects in Queens and whatever. And so his thing was like when they were younger, like Garden City was like the
Yeah.
place to be.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
literally they would ride their bikes over the train tracks and they would get stopped and they'd be like, what are you kids doing here? You know? So when we go,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm living my father's dream. Like
Oh,
we're in Garden
no.
City.
Yes.
Garden, it's crazy though because Garden City is like the bougie area, and then like over the train tracks there's Hempstead, which is like such a dangerous place.
Well, that's, like,
and
the
you would
weirdest-
never want to. Yeah, you never want to go there.
Yeah.
I went bike riding in Garden City. I landed in Hempstead, and I felt so scared. I was so
Is that weird though?
scared.
Like how that happens, like
Oh, no.
literally one block over.
Yeah, no, it's like crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
That is
there's a
wild.
lot of Spanish food there too.
Yeah.
Which is really
Well,
good.
there's that.
That
There's
sounds
that.
good.
You might get jumped. I got jumped in Hempstead. Almost. It was
Please
it was
tell.
it was a couple of
Someone from this neighborhood was like missing.
really
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
in Hempstead.
And, yeah, and
my
like
gosh.
Terrace Ave, which is like you don't go to Terrace Ave. You
Really,
don't go to
really?
Terrace Ave
Don't go
at
to
all.
Long Island Moore.
whatsoever.
Do not go to Terrace Ave.
Terrace
No way,
Ave
no
is
way.
the most dangerous area ever.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to get like. Never
No,
mind.
no, 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 no.
But yeah, no, I heard that there was like a kid missing. That
Really?
that used to go to Mineola.
That's not.
And I literally like it broke my heart because I knew him.
Yeah.
I knew him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can I just ask a question? Do you think that if my audio, you think you can hear with it on the table like that?
Well, you have the voice memo. Can you like put it?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay,
Okay.
never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know
This
where
is
that's going.
fine.
I'm just like, watch us record this whole thing and it just not. Okay. No. But wait, what's I gonna say about that?
I don't even know, man.
Missing in Garden City.
I feel like we have all of ADHD because
No, deadass. No, but this
we're all
is
talking about different conversations, and I'm like, wait, what? What was the point of it?
No, this is how it always goes. Like we have like a prompt, a loose prompt. Like for my podcast, I always have a prompt. So I talk about like fashion trends, or I talk about interior design trends, or I talk about like current events in space or whatever. But when Emy comes on, everything's thrown out the window.
Oh.
Or like we talk about literally whatever. I've had her on probably like 10 times on the podcast.
Yeah.
So every like title is like Emy returns again, Emy returns again times 2. Emy has a podcast.
Wait, what's your zodiac sign, by the way? Or not zodiac sign?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm a Capricorn.
You feel like Leo, but are you a Leo? You
I'm
are.
not a Leo.
No.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh God.
My birthday's on Friday.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Well, that makes sense too, though. Like, because
Did you say, oh God?
No, because everyone's always like, oh God, like Gemini's.
I know.
Okay, wait. To be real though, like I am just very good on energy. Like if you have a bad energy, I'm gonna have a bad energy with you.
Yes,
I'm very much like
Slide.
don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, but it's also like I'm not gonna go up to you and be like, "Yo, you're so ugly," or like I'm gonna like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not fake. I think it's like the two-faced, but it's like I just know. It, for example, like I'm not gonna act the way that I act with you guys towards my mom or my dad.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
So it's like different people
Makes
is
sense.
different, but that doesn't mean like I'm not who I am. I am who I am. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
that's a
I
good
don't
thing.
know. I think I'm a good human being. I think I have a good
No,
heart.
you are. I'm
Yes.
a Sagittarius. She tells me all the time, like, you're such a Sag.
Oh, I think you're a Leo.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sagittarius and Geminis get along perfectly.
Really?
Like we're literally, we're like
Yeah.
meant to be.
What?
That makes sense. Yeah.
No, every time like Emmy's having an existential crisis
I love
Yeah.
or
Sagittarius.
whatever, the answer is always like,
You're a
Emmy,
Sag.
we know you're a Sagittarius. Therefore, this is
You're a Capricorn too.
I'm a Capricorn.
I feel like are you an air sign or no?
Capricorn, I think, is water.
even know what that is.
Water.
I actually don't
No.
even
Pisces is water. Capricorn is Earth. I think. Capricorn.
I could see
is
that.
Earth.
Because water I can't deal with.
Water's Pisces.
Cancers I can't. I hate
Yeah,
Pisces.
yeah.
I hate Pisces and Cancers.
Oh!
The Cancers
Drop
are literal Cancers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Pisces I hate. Well,
Yeah, the Pisces.
Because my best friend she's a Pisces, but she's a girl. So I think I like
Yeah.
women, but
That
like
makes
men
a difference.
Pisces is like crazy.
Well, also, like, I see the different months. Like, so, like, I'm a Sagittarius, but, like, December. And I know Sagittarius Novembers were very different.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
But
my
there's
cousin's
a light.
Sagittarius,
Yeah.
December. We get along. Like we're like close.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely. You know what I realized? I didn't. What I was gonna say before that I didn't finish
What?
because we have ADHD and I didn't finish. Literally, I was saying how I got jumped.
Oh yeah.
To
Tell
go
us the
full
story,
circle,
girl.
I never finished the freaking story. No, literally, it's not. It's actually not that deep. I don't know why I came back to it, but literally,
In
like,
Hempstead.
I was in Hempstead, and you know, what's that like coffee place that everyone goes to? Witch's Brew.
Oh yeah, that's in West Hempstead though.
Okay, so it was West Hempstead. I don't know. I'm like me.
So West Hempstead and Hempstead are like very different. Like West Hempstead is
Yeah.
where the Jewish people are.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
Hempstead is where like that's where
okay.
the like rich bougie people are. And then
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Well, maybe. Oh, sorry. Well, I don't know. Whoever this kid was, I was in because
Yeah.
I was leaving that place, and that place is cash only. So
Which I hate. And they're like not open. Or
Yeah.
you have to make a reservation. I hate that place.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it, but I hate that place.
that happened because another.
I was
place-
obsessed with that
we
place
went to.
because of Instagram.
Well-
and I was like, we literally have to go. And Emmy's like,
But you have to make a reservation, and they're
Yeah.
always packed. And I'm
Well,
like,
yeah.
It was in the fall,
Right.
and it was like one of those things where we went in the morning,
Yeah.
like first opening, we went and we sat there for like 5 hours, which was like,
Yeah.
and then we left. And then came back and we're
Yeah.
like, can we come here again, like for dinner or whatever? And they're like, you need a reservation now. And I was
Yeah.
like,
yeah, no.
Oh,
You can't.
like,
Yeah,
what?
it's like crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. But so anyway, so I was leaving Witch's Brew, and I think because it's a cash only, they assume people have cash on them.
Yeah.
So like they were waiting for people to come out, and I had walked out in my little, I was 19 at the time, and and this kid, like I got into my car, and this kid came up to the window and was like, hey, like knocking on the window, was like, hey, can you roll down the window? Like I want to tell you something, and I was like. No,
would never do that.
Right? Like I was like, what do you gotta tell me? I can hear you. And he was like, no, like roll down the window.
I would just
happened to-
walk past. So you have to get the RBF.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
See,
I
here
have a crucial RBF.
I literally was in like a yellow jacket, like I'm so, you know. But I happened to be with a guy. I was dating a guy at the time who was a 6'2" bodybuilder, and he was like gigantic.
Yeah.
Like he's a huge guy, and he happened to be there, and he like leaned over and was like, because the
What
kid
do you
didn't
want?
see him,
Yeah.
and he was like, what are you trying to say? And the kid like bolted, right?
Whoa.
So I was like, he was definitely trying to jump me, and I always
Yeah.
think to myself things like that, like how life happens, and you're like, God, like if I rolled down the window, like what was he gonna do? Was he gonna like reach in the car and like grab my bag, or was he gonna like punch me in the face? Like, do you know what I mean?
I would have
That's
like,
so scary.
I would have lost my shit.
Right? It was
I would
scary.
have lost it. I would,
Yeah.
I would hate it.
Yeah.
I've never. Thank God, I've been living here for almost 22 years, but I've never like got that experience.
Yeah.
But I've also never. I don't really like to be around Hempstead.
Yeah.
So-
Well, if you know the area, like you know not to go certain places.
Yeah, though. But like what, like Witch's Brew is like a really good area to go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Overall, it was like fine.
Yeah.
But I guess.
Or that
Yeah.
location, I feel like is really good because that's where like a lot of the restaurants are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't know Nassau County really at all until this past like year.
Yeah.
Because we started hanging out here a lot.
Sure.
Because before then, I was like a Suffolk County
County's
girl.
you're a Suffolk County girl.
Yeah, I'm a Suffolk County girl.
Yeah.
Like I never came past the.
Yeah,
Line.
I they told me where they were from, and I was like, I don't know where that's from.
I know.
But
Yeah.
Do you ever go out to Suffolk ever?
no,
Never.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
a Nassau girly.
You
Yeah,
seem like
too.
city to me. Like if you were like I grew up in
Really?
Queens, I believe you.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of Queens people do not say that whatsoever. They're like,
Really?
you're such a Long Island girl. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Long
Well, I feel like Queens, like for me, I don't know. This part of Nassau is like Queens to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like New Hyde Park and on is like Queens.
Queens people would get so mad at you.
I know, I know, but it's like where I come from. Literally,
Cancel us, we dare you.
No, cancel. No, literally, but Rocky Point, like where I'm from, is literally.
Rocky Point in my head, I thought was like an ice cream.
No.
Is it Rocky Road? Rocky Road.
Oh my God, no! It's literally because it was a beach town.
Yeah.
Like it was a beach town
Oh, okay.
for most of whatever,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
past there because it's like Port Jeff. You ever heard of like Port Jeff?
Yeah. Port Jeff is over there. I have a customer that's from Port Jeff.
Yeah. So like I'm like 15 minutes past that.
Really? Why did I think you were like 5 years away from that?
Well, well, to be fair, it's like kind of different vibes.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
No
Well,
way.
it's not. Because Port Jeff, it has like a nice town. Like Rocky Point's very like small town.
Yeah.
Like very
Yeah.
small town. You know. But then after that, it's all like farms.
So
wine
you're around
country.
like no, because Port Jefferson is not around Wantagh, right?
No.
Why do I think Port Jefferson is around Wantagh? That whole entire, you guys know that whole entire strip where it's like Seaford,
Yes.
Wantagh, Belmore.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I'm not from around
I
Long
know,
Island,
I
so
know.
I don't know what
That's
it
where I
is.
got
That whole strip,
All I know is
I think it's like one.
Well,
I think they're
yeah.
all
Yeah.
like, I think they're all a part of Wantagh.
Oh,
But to
okay.
be fair, I agree.
I
agree
think
with
they
that,
are. Like
yeah.
they're like people are like, oh my gosh, I'm from Merrick, and then I'll be like, oh, you're from Belmore, and they'll be like, no, I'm from Merrick. I'm like, aren't they the same exact thing?
Yeah.
No, but when someone
Like-
says that to me, I'm just like, you're Jones Beach. You are Jones Beach, basically.
I actually didn't think it was. I honestly didn't think that Jones Beach or like Long Beach was closer to that area. Which then I took a drive and I'm like, wait, this is like, because I have friends that live in Merrick and Belmore, and I was like, wait, this is where like they live. I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was so confused. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh my
I'm
God.
literally complete opposite. I'm on the North Shore. So complete other side. And east. You're like totally, you're twisted with it.
When
Rocky
people,
Point is
tell
not
me,
what you're
when
picturing.
people tell me like east, west, north, south, I have no idea what that means.
Same,
All
same.
I know is that
Yeah.
I'm from where I'm from.
Right.
Same. No, literally same. Same.
Michelle over here from New Jersey, like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
But have you guys ever done hot yoga?
I've never
My
done
cousin's a hot yoga instructor.
Really?
I died the first time.
It's
Never
so
wanted to go back.
hard.
Never
Yeah.
wanted to go back. And then I did it the second time in Carl Place, actually, near
Yeah.
here. And I was fine with it. I think
Yeah.
you have to like to go back the second time
Yeah.
to like
Right.
not die.
Yeah.
Right. So my sister just became a yoga teacher. Shout out Caroline. That's how I like got back into yoga. And it's like a vinyasa style
Right.
yoga. And I tried one hot yoga, which was like a Vikram.
What's the difference?
I don't even know. I feel like vinyasa is more flow, which is like, like you're just doing like the flows. I don't even know the terms, but like
Yeah.
basically like you're doing the down dog and then you're doing swan dive up like
Okay,
this
yeah,
and
yeah.
like that and whatever.
Yeah.
And like Vikram yoga, I don't even know like what it is, but it's a lot more intense. So
Yeah.
I did a Vikram hot yoga with my sister at like another place in Montclair. That one almost passed out. quite literally almost passed out.
No
It was
way.
so hard. But when I went to this one, it's like basically simple, chill, flow yoga, but the room is just like 105 degrees.
Oh my god.
So it's not like
What is it usually? I don't even know what it's usually at.
like a
So-
usual room.
Yeah.
Everything's
It's
like 75.
No.
What, a regular room temperature?
It's like 100, at least 100.
Oh, for hot yoga.
For hot yoga.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah,
meant
yeah.
general room temperature. I was like 75, I think.
I was like, that is way too like
Yeah.
normal.
I was like, I'm feeling like,
Yeah. So there's
wait, let me just test it.
like, what's the actual thermostat at right now?
Wait, is there an episode for SpongeBob where it's like, wait, let me test it?
You probably.
Or so, like an episode.
Yeah, probably. Or
Um,
something.
so there's regular yoga, which is the regular temperature, 75, whatever. Then there's warm yoga, which is like an 88-degree room. And then there's hot yoga, which is like 95 to 105 degrees.
Crazy.
And
That's crazy.
it's honestly also when you're in a hot yoga, I'm like 3 times more flexible than I am in real life. Like the heat makes you more flexible.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's
I
no
never noticed
way
that, actually.
I'd be able to do these stretches or poses if I was not in the heat.
I
Like
wouldn't
it's
know.
insane.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
know.
does something to your body.
I feel
But
like I've just passed out before I even
Yeah.
started. to
I
be
passed
honest
out the
with
first time.
Yeah.
I was like dead.
you. Yeah, no.
I'm
And
on my hot yoga journey. We're trying.
I know, I almost
My hot yoga journey.
I almost vomited the first time. And
Yeah.
she lives in New Jersey as well.
Yeah.
And I was sleeping over and
Uh-huh.
she was like, it's gonna be such a fun class. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Like my phone.
Yeah.
I'm going to die. And she was like, no, you're not gonna go die. I literally passed out.
Really?
I remember I literally needed food. I was like, I
Yeah.
need food and hydration.
Oh my gosh.
And I
That's
thought it
kinda
could hit.
scary.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you know what's really good about this
So
yoga
scary.
class is that they're very like do whatever feels comfortable. Like if you can't do some of the poses, just go to like a child's pose.
I like that.
Like they're not like
Yeah,
do
but
the
I'm like
pose.
super competitive,
Yeah.
so like I'm like
You wanna do it all,
Yeah, I
yeah.
wanna do it all.
Makes
I'm
sense.
like, I
Yeah.
can do it. I can
Yeah.
do it better than her. I can do it better than him.
Yeah.
I need to stop doing that. I feel like it's so toxic.
Yeah, I'm like working my way up to it. Like I do most of the pose, but some of them I'm like child's pose.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill because like eventually I'll like do all the things like crow, side crow, all those
Yeah.
things. So hard, so
Yeah.
hard. Like the balancing stuff. But yeah,
You know what I love about fitness though? The thing that I love about fitness is that there's so many ways you can implement like living a healthy lifestyle, and there's so many ways that you could literally just exercise, like running or
Yeah.
jumping rope. I actually had a customer literally like in the morning, he was just jump roping outside.
Yeah.
But you can like, and he's like works at the hospital, and he was like, I'm gonna do it. It's like so simple, and a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I don't have time because I have kids or X, Y, and Z. But it's like lunch break, you can jump
Yeah.
rope, and that's living a healthy lifestyle.
Right, yeah.
You could do hot yoga, like I love weightlifting. I fell in love with weightlifting, but a lot of people don't like weightlifting. So
Yeah.
what's something that's like you could do that's gonna live a health, that's gonna provide something good for you?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I feel like, especially our age, like are diagnosed with like diabetes or
Yeah.
like cancer, and so it's really really hard. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's really important to live a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's very important to understand that like we only live this world for like one, like a lifetime.
Yeah.
I guess you could say, or
Yeah.
one span. Is that the word? Like one span? Like
Yeah.
like yeah.
One
we only
span.
have one life.
Right.
All right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
We have one
One
we're not a
opportunity.
cat. We're not a cat. We don't have 6 lives.
Yeah.
So we only
Yeah.
have one life. Do we really want to live it unhealthy? Do we really want to,
Right.
you know, I don't know, live a healthy lifestyle? I mean, there's so many people. I know so many people that I grew up with that are from Mineola, that are diagnosed with either breast cancer,
Yeah.
like a rare disease. It's like, so it's just incredible, and you never know if it's gonna be you. You know what I mean? You never know.
Yeah.
And like, there's
So
so many
scary.
things in this world that I mean, the universe is trying to kill us. I mean, if we live in America, guys, if you don't think that the government's trying to kill you, then you're literally
government's after
insane.
us.
The government. No, but it's true. Like, the government is literally trying to kill us.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to talk about it. And I'm
I
like,
know.
Yeah.
but then what pisses me off is that people will be like, oh my gosh, but McDonald's is cheaper than like a shake or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like, you know what's cheaper is not paying your medical bills when you're like 30. All right, because you
Same.
invested in your health. I always say that
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, even with like gyms or like, it doesn't even matter with food. I would rather spend $100 on a gym
Yeah.
and make it bougie and whatever than like just sit at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if it comes to taking care of my health, I'll spend whatever whatever I have.
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason why, like, insurance companies, they'll cover gym memberships sometimes. Because it costs them less to pay for your gym membership than it does for them to pay if you have diabetes later on. Or heart disease, you know?
Yeah.
And it's funny, my dad's in the medical field, and he says, like, you know, because we were talking about this the other day, like, I don't know what I was eating, like, it's probably Taco Bell or some shit. We're talking about being healthy, and I'm like, Taco Bell, or, you know, like, every so often, because I used to be, like, a health nut. Like, I had an era where I was, like, really, really strict, and I always say, like, I healed myself with food because I was, like, a strict vegan, and, like, all this stuff. Oh, are you? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We're just, like, whatever. I was, like, really strict with it, and now over time, I kind of made it, like, a little bit more, I think, I just chilled out a bit because I think I got to the point where I was a little obsessed. Like, I was, like, anxious about it. But my dad was saying how, you know, like, when you have coronary disease and stuff like that, and plaque buildup and cholesterol issues and stuff, that starts now, like, at this era. And that's why when people are 40 and 50, like, they don't just all of a sudden get cholesterol or whatever, or plaque in your arteries in one, by at 50. You got it because when you were at 25, you started eating like shit. Yeah. And then it built up, and then by the time you're 40, now you're having an issue, you know? Right, stuff like that. I mean, it's like such a simple thing where you could literally add 20 years to your life if you just like don't do that, you know? Yeah. So, yeah.
It's true. Yeah. And even like a lot of people don't understand that, especially like your age, 25, your collagen starts, like, you don't produce as much collagen. Like, it starts now. So if you need like collagen, you gotta start going.
It's
true.
We're
in that bracket.
I'm not right. I'm not that.
Us looking so young and amazing.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, adding supplements, like collagen, all of that. Especially because all of us live in New York.
Yeah. Kind of.
Jersey, but
anyways, we live in America.
Yeah.
America.
No, we live in America because I feel like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like New Jersey and New York are the same thing.
Low-key.
Basically, oh my god, all the New Jerseyans coming for me. Yeah, literally. You know, basically.
But no, it's true because we're like, you live an hour away, right?
Yeah.
So you live like kind of close.
Yeah.
My cousin lives like 2 hours away. She lives near Philly.
Yeah.
So you're like more of the city vibes, or not?
Yeah. I don't want to disclose exactly where, but you know,
cool.
Just in case some people are trying to
case
find me out here.
You're like dropping my neighborhood.
Emmy's like just straight up dropping the neighborhood. I'm like paranoid. I have like what, maybe like 20 people listening each episode, but I'm still like
mysterious.
People can like maybe try to stalk me if they know my town.
It's a mysterious vibe. I like it.
North Jersey.
Yeah.
Girl, we just talked about it. I have no idea what north, south, west even means.
I don't either.
Anyways, the point is
right on top, but like 30 minutes from Manhattan.
Okay. That makes it. So you're like the city girl.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's funny, but like I feel like supplements is very, very essential and something that we need because again, we live a fast-paced life.
Yeah.
We live in California. I don't know. Californians. What are they?
Californians.
California. People that are from California.
Yeah.
Cali.
They are the slowest people in the whole entire world. Not like mentally, but like they literally they talk like this. And like everything that they do. I went to California. Oh my god, everything was the way that they walked was just like so and like I had to wait an hour. I'm being dramatic, but I had to wait an hour for food.
No.
Like, sweetie, that would be up in like a minute. So again, we live such a fast-paced life that I feel like supplements are super, super essential, especially even like this is a meal replacement shake. So the fact that you have 21 vitamins and minerals, 24 grams of protein, and everything you need in one shake where you can literally just have this and go to work and boom, you don't have to think about, because this is healthy for children as well. So if you have kids, you don't have to think about, oh my gosh, like did I feed my children? Did I feed them with the proper nutrition? Did I feed them with, vitamins? So
those supplements,
those supplements.
Yeah, it's super important.
Get a 25% discount.
Yes, tell everyone where they can like
you
sign
can
up
actually
and find you.
So you can actually find me on Instagram, mineola.n.c, or my personal Instagram, which is simply.sasha24. You can just DM me and then I will literally go through like what supplements. We're a cellular nutrition company, so we have every single supplement. We have a green booster, we have like a green juicer, I guess you could say. We also have like soy protein, plant protein, whey protein. I can give you like a catalog of everything. We have like multivitamins, omega-3, what else? We have so many different vitamins. We have like men's health as well. And so you could just hit me up, say, hey, I'm interested in X, Y, and Z. I can give you a 25% discount. If you love the products, you could actually become our VIP member and gain up to 42% and then gain gifts and all that. And like recognition, if it's your birthday, you'll gain like a free water bottle. You'll like be implemented into like this transformation challenge, and you'll have like one-on-one coaching. If you want personal training, we could also do that as well. So it really just depends on what your goals are. But the point of this nutrition center and the point of being here is to provide, again, a healthy lifestyle and a healthy community to my community and my country, I guess you can say. Yeah. And also the number one like killer is obesity. So this is again, this is not going to heal, treat, or diagnose anything. Heal, treat, yeah. Diagnose, treat, or something else. I don't remember. but it definitely will help. When you put good things into your body, it's going to receive.
For sure. And then you said that people could also make it at home, or how does that work? Like,
so you can make it at home. We actually send you like videos of how to make it at home. So you'll actually, whatever product it is, we usually do. So if it's a weight loss program, we do shake, aloe, and tea. The tea helps fasten the metabolism. The aloe helps soothe your stomach with inflammation. I'm someone that suffers a lot with inflammation and bloating. I hold a lot of water retention. So with that, the aloe will help with the soothing, the inflammation. And we also have like a vitamin called cellulose, which also helps with water retention.
I'll just turn this off. Jeez.
Go ahead, continue.
Sorry.
And hold on. Oh wait, now you're not in there. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So
we just gotta go out to with me about it.
We're just famous.
Continue.
But so it'd be the. Oh my god.
Another call.
It's okay.
Why are we all getting calls at the same
Voice
time?
memo's still going. We're chilling.
Okay.
Proceed.
Wait. But would it still record?
Yeah, we got it.
It's still going.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So what was I saying? So we do the aloe tea, and then the shake is a meal replacement shake. So we would provide you with like exactly what you need to do. It would be 2 shakes a day, and then 2 of the teas and the aloe as well. But again, it would be more. It depends on like your personal goals.
Yeah. That's sick.
I love that.
Figure it out.
So it's like, visit Mineola on Long Island. If you don't live on Long Island, you could do the
and we're also located.
We're
also located. We're over 90 countries. So if you're somebody, I'm from Ecuador. I'm Hispanic, so I have like clients from Ecuador. I have some of my family members that order products from over there. So if you're in Europe, you can. I actually just got a payment from Europe as well.
Awesome. That's crazy.
Crazy. I've never even met the person, but again, like you guys could order from Europe if you're there, or if you're vacationing there. That's all I could really think of. I don't know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sick.
So the best way is to DM you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I can give you my phone number,
it
but
out.
like I'm not gonna give anyone my phone number. So.
Yeah.
So the Instagram is Mineola.n.c. Go check it out. Instagram.
Look at her with
Go
all these
DM
little
her.
printouts and cute
Yes.
things. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
If you are located on Long Island, though, we do have cardio classes every Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. And we're actually starting. I want to start a run club. So I'm trying to get a lot of my customers to get on it, but that's just an idea.
Awesome.
That's a good idea. I
Right?
like that. There's not a lot of those out here.
There's not.
So there's like a ton in the city, and I always look for them. I never find them.
That's so
There's
fun.
so many in the city,
love
and
it,
I don't like the city. I hate the city.
I know. Me
Same,
too.
same.
So we literally, I always say, I'm like, should we meet in the city? She's
I'm like, I would rather.
I get
meet in
so lost. No, it's not even funny. I get so lost in the city. It's not like it's crazy. First of all, everything looks the same. Second, I hate the train. I hate the subway.
The subway, people are getting lit on fire. It's like,
oh my god,
no, it's so bad.
You know what's
it's
crazy?
So bad.
Rant time. Because I literally went to Brooklyn because my family lives in the city, so I had to go there. They made me take the freaking subway. My cousin made me take the subway, and I was like, he was like, why are you afraid? I'm like, bro, I'm from Long Island. You don't understand. I'm a little spoiled brat. Because I feel like in Long Island you could drive anywhere and like you wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like I could be in my own privacy. I'm not going to the subway where people get burnt
No.
All right, I'm also just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
Like,
that's like the key.
let's be realistic. You're a man.
So
I'm a
scary.
woman.
Yeah.
You don't. And guys
No
don't.
way.
Okay, rant time. Guys don't understand the dangers of being a woman. Like they really, and then they make me feel dumb because it's like I don't want to walk down the street, not because I'm not lazy or not that I can't take the subway or take the train. I can if I did, you know what I mean? And it wasn't a problem. I'm just scared that I'm gonna get kidnapped.
No, it's such a real fear. It goes through our minds all the time. Like, even when I was waiting for Emy to get here, I walked 10 minutes to go to Starbucks because I was like, we have to come in together. So I was like, okay. She was like, I'm running a little late. I'm like, fine. I ran just to, walk to Starbucks because also I really had to go to the bathroom. So I walked 10 minutes to go to Starbucks. Even walking in daylight in a safe neighborhood like this place, I had I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I am by myself. Yeah. If something goes down, what am I going to do? Always goes through my mind. Like, what am I gonna do if something goes down? Like, always
you'll
be on
get
your
honked
guard.
at here.
You
because
know,
there's a lot of, no offense, I'm Hispanic, so I can say about this. A lot of Hispanic people are creeps. Hispanic men, I do not like you whatsoever. They're creeps.
What's with the honking though? I don't quite.
I don't understand. I be walking. I be walking like in Jericho because Jericho, there's like a lot of Hispanics that are going through, and they'll be honking at me, and they're like, "Get the flip away from me."
No, I don't like that.
Also, Mineola. The honking is crazy.
So cringe.
But even I remember there was this one time when I was a little girl. I was walking home from school and there was a white truck that would follow me. Yeah. You guys you don't understand the dangers. I feared for my life. Oh my god. At the time I did have a phone. I literally called I had my phone on 911. Wow. I was like, I don't want to get kidnapped. It was a white van. Yeah, that's it's a safe neighborhood. I have never dealt with what? This is a safe neighborhood. Wow. But they drove away right after. But I just remember that. It was very traumatic. And I was like, oh my god, women don't understand. Again. Yeah. So men, please, for the love of God, I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl. Kind of crazy though. One of my friends was like, "Oh, can we go to a concert?" And he wants to take the train or whatever. And I was like, "Yeah, but the concert ends at 2 a.m. So how are we getting back?" He's like, "Oh, we'll just take the train back." I'm like, "At 2 a.m.?" No, right? I'm as a girl, no.
No, but I would do it for a group of people. But it
was just him and I. But he literally was "Oh," he was like, "Oh, well, I've done where I, was by myself and I missed the train and the next one was at 5 a.m. So I just slept at the train station." And I'm like, "Are you joking? Could you, right?" I'm like, shout out Andy, that's dumb. Because I would literally get killed. What are you talking about?
No way. First of all, gross. I'm not sleeping on the subway floor. Two,
Andy's an animal.
I would never in my life even be alone. That's what I mean. Never. Yeah. No. That would bring tears to my face.
No.
That's
no
scary.
Men
just don't get it.
Men just don't get it. And then they make you feel dumb because it's what? I'm not dumb. I am. What are you talking about that I'm gonna? What?
Yeah. Me driving everywhere in my Honda CRV.
Yo, for real, keep driving.
Paying $25 for parking because I don't want to take.
Always driving.
No, I will literally take because I feel like it's safer. Yeah. But the only thing I don't like driving in the city is because I get really road rage. I'm a different individual.
Really?
If you drive with me, I'm not the same person.
I do too. You drive
really? She's a crazy driver.
I'm a crazy driver.
She's
too.
bad. Okay, no, literally.
No, I'm safe.
This is just a fun side note story.
But I get a little rowdy.
Well, she's this is the okay. We had gone to Philadelphia one time. And we had driven all the way there, and then we picked up one of our friends there, and it was just one of those things where everyone was overtired. The kid we were with, he was being so annoying. He's because he actually ended up having strep throat, but we didn't know. So he was just complaining, and we were shut up, bro. We were just in a bad mood, right? So literally, we were like, where should we go? Where should we go? And then eventually we were just looking at each other, we're like, you know what? We're just fucking going home. Forget it. We're going back to the hotel, right? So she whips. We're on the highway. She whips on the highway. Starts going up a down ramp.
I'm like, screw this. Mommy says we're going home. And
I was literally it makes me laugh now because
she's crying.
Because literally I laughed. I laughed so hard because I was and I was like, oh shit! And she was what?
Shit, that's me.
So she turns off and whatever, she just whips up. And the funniest thing was that she didn't give a shit. She was like, oh, whatever.
She was like,
I did look before I did it. I know it was a boo-boo, but I did look.
And I literally was like, oh my god, like I didn't realize Michelle was an animal. Like
Oh, yeah,
that was
for
the
real.
first time. I
No,
ever
it's like
seen
you're a whole other
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to see me driving because I
Yeah.
would literally curse you out. I would go outside and be. And you know what's so funny? On Long Island, like you could curse somebody out. People are like, they don't care.
Yeah.
Like you could curse someone out. You can go
We have a story.
outside. No, but it's so funny. You
About
can.
Long
You,
Island drivers. Yeah. Go, Chris, go ahead. Yeah.
I want to know. Okay, anyway,
Okay.
I'll finish the story and tell. But like especially like in the how do I say this? In like the good neighborhoods, I guess you could say. But in like the good neighborhoods, like they don't do anything about it. I will like curse them out, I'll honk at them, whatever.
Ooh.
In the city, opposite. Total opposite. Like I forget, and sometimes I forget I'm like in the city. And so I'll literally like in Queens, I will be in Jamaica, and I sometimes forget that I'm in Jamaica, and I will honk at somebody, and I'm like, oh, please don't. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
They'll fight.
Oh, they'll fight.
They'll get out.
They'll like
yeah.
get out
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
fight you. Sometimes they have like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's the scariest thing. They got
That is
weapons on
scary.
them.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
Long Island people don't got weapons.
We're all talk around
Who was
here.
We're all, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
We're all
yeah.
talk
We're
around
all
here.
talk.
I'm the type of person that will
Yeah.
curse you out in the
Yeah.
car,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I won't get out and like do
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
about
Well, okay.
it. Jamaican people,
Literally?
or like.
Are you gonna say the one of when we were very close to here?
Yes.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
so where were we exactly? We were in Garden City, and we were driving together because we met up, and then we were driving somewhere, and there was a long line of cars, and everyone was honking like, move it, move it.
Where are we exactly?
So there was
remember.
this guy behind the other guy, and he got so mad. He was cursing at him and all this stuff, and we were like, okay, this guy's just like freaking out, whatever. He gets out of the car, he goes up to the window, and the guy has his window down because they're both yelling at each other, bops him right in the head, punches him.
Garden City?
No, it wasn't in
Punches
Garden
him.
City. It was like
Really?
yeah, we were leaving Garden City, but
Oh.
I think we were on like
Was that
We were on some busy road.
we
or
might have
something.
been like
Honestly, we might have been by Witches Brew.
that might have been. We
Yeah.
might have been in Hempstead.
Hempstead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's normal.
But yeah, so
I
he
had to get out
punches
and mopped
him.
him.
Yeah, no, so that's another thing. So
crazy.
sometimes, so you gotta be careful on Long Island. Like you have to
Yeah.
be careful like where you're at, because there was
Yeah.
this time where I was driving through Garden City to Hempstead, and I accidentally honked because this car wasn't going anywhere.
Accidentally.
But like I accidentally, because this man was
It
just like
just happened.
stopping.
Something came through me.
But like this man, like it was a stop sign, and he was just
Yeah.
taking forever, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he was on his phone. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
hell, dude?
That
Like,
pisses me off. When someone's like on their phone, you're like, girl.
yeah. So I'm like, what the hell? So I honked, and then I forgot that I was in in Hempstead, and I was like, oh shoot, please.
Yeah.
Like Hempstead people are like different. Like
Yeah.
He'll get out with a gun.
Yo, for real. I'm like, listen, I'm all
Yeah.
talk. I'm all talk, all right? When it
That's
comes
scary.
to, let's like not do it. Let's
Yeah.
like keep it at peace.
Let's be peaceful.
Let's be peaceful. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
trying to
why.
fight anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to jail.
Yeah,
For
that's the
sure.
thing. You just don't want to go to jail about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Could
yeah.
you imagine like going to jail and then being like, "What are you in for?" I fucking honked. I honked. The guy at Hempstead came out. He pulled a knife. I had to run him over. Like
I was dressed in my witch's costume, going to Witches
Yeah,
Brew
like,
for an Insta pic.
Right,
You know,
Witches
Witches
Brew
Brew vibes.
yeah, for fall vibes.
For fall vibes.
You know what?
It's so funny because Emmy, would you consider yourself vegan or are you vegetarian now?
I was a vegan. I was a strict vegan for
Yeah.
several years. Now
I
I'm
have
more
no
vegetarian.
idea the difference.
Just one eats dairy and one doesn't.
Or animal products, right?
Animal
'Cause
products like
vegans won't eat
vegans. I
meat,
didn't eat
honey.
like eggs or I ate honey. I never
Always.
realized that was.
But what
a
about
thing.
milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No
Yeah.
dairy, that's milk.
Anything
no
from
milk,
an animal,
no eggs,
basically.
no
Yeah.
cheese, no.
I sometimes get, I know what it is, but I sometimes get confused.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I'm like, whenever I'm with Emmy, I eat meat.
She always said my favorite line.
And then when I'm gone, I'm like, I'm gonna eat chicken. Like,
She's like, she's so funny. She's like, I'm a vegan like today, you know, like
Yeah.
we go somewhere, and she's like, when I'm with you, I feel like I eat the earth.
for real though.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Like we're like, let's get some Brussels sprouts on beets. Like,
Yeah.
let's just.
well,
eat
even like
here.
when we were coming here,
Yeah.
we were so pumped. We were like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, healthy girl shit.
Yeah. We
Healthy
were
girl
excited.
shit.
Yeah.
But it doesn't taste like healthy, girl.
No,
No,
it
it
really
tastes
doesn't.
incredible.
It tastes
It's so
literally
good.
Yeah,
so
it really
good.
is so good.
Oh my god.
But anyway, I don't know. Should we wrap up?
Yeah, this was so
Yeah, I have to go to the
fun.
bathroom. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
like,
lie to
okay.
you.
I'm sweating everywhere.
Well, thank you
This
so
was
much.
so fun. This is my first time ever meeting them. I feel like we got along so well.
Yeah, we
Yes.
guys.
And
We
first time
got-
podcasting, right?
Oh, Sun Basket, what?
First time podcasting?
Oh, this is my first time podcasting, and I love it.
She's a natural.
I
said
want to
you
do
are
a podcast.
natural.
I
You
really
are.
want to do a podcast, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my
you should.
gosh. You know what's funny? I made a podcast. Oh my gosh, so meta. I made a podcast about how to do a podcast.
No. Send it
I'll
to me.
send it to you.
Send it to me.
That, like the title is like how to start a podcast without any budget or team. Just solo. on your own.
Yeah, but that's so boring. I want to do it with a group.
With a group,
friends.
yeah. But honestly, I
We
feel
can
like
always be on
solo.
this one.
I feel like
Yeah,
solo
let's do
is
it.
good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, can we
Yeah.
actually? Can we do like once a month? And
Yeah,
like,
why not?
you pull up your. I'll literally purchase a couch. I've been trying to purchase a couch.
Of course, it's a couch.
And then we could do this. Like this is like this will be the location. And then we can have
Okay, let's do it.
So in my head, I'm envisioning like tea time or like mega tea or like tea time with the tea.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Let's do
Mega
it.
tea with the tea.
I love
For
that.
sure.
And like talk about of course you gotta talk about the benefits because obviously.
Yeah.
And
Slay.
then then we talk about like tea.
Yeah, I love
I'm
that.
down. I'm down.
I love that.
Love
okay, so you'll be
podcasting.
seeing us again, y'all.
Yeah.
You'll be seeing the trio
Yeah.
again.
We'll be back. For sure.
right.
All right, love you
All
guys.
right. Thank you so much,
Bye.
Sashary. We love
Of
you.
course.
Bye bye.